Hello, hello, hello. We are in a different location today. I am back in Buffalo for about a week. About a week. Let's get some background tunes going on there. Okay. Oh, is my game music? Okay, cool, 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 cool. So, fire. Did a little bit of work AFKing. I now have full shulkers of a good portion of these. I got to do jungle wood still, but not there yet. And the camera. Let's figure out the camera situation. Oh, it's like attached to my monitor, so I think it's going to be a little goofy, little shaky, unfortunately, back here. I brought all of my good stuff down to New York since I'm going to be down there more than I am going to be here. I think the music is a little too loud based off of this, and my voice should probably go a little bit more there. Cool. Okay. So, what are we doing today? Today we are going to do a bit more of the tree stuff. I know this is the project that continues to go. Hey, Nikki, how are you today? I don't know where I want my camera. We're gonna call it there. That's good. That's a good place for the camera. So, I haven't figured out the main grove. I haven't figured out the farm for this yet. I've been doing a lot of research. I am currently unsure. I'm unsure of what I want to do for that one. They left the sign here. Meow, woof, grr, rar. Okay, so we're gonna leave that there because there's already a plethora of signs. So I need, what do I need? I need a thing and some stuff. Where is the thing and the stuff? Those are all empty shulker boxes. There we go. Okay. So I need to figure out where I am actually going to make this farm. And it's going to be a little bit tricky. It's going to be a little bit tricky because I don't have like the full schematic for this one. I kind of did some research based off of a farm that Tango Tech did, and did like my own kind of manipulation to the construction of it. So it's a little weird in terms of like its size and scale stuff. So I think what I need to do, I think the first thing that we need to do is I need to figure out, let's take a look at it from this view. Tokyo's here. Tokyo's in the house. Let's figure out exactly how much space I need. I'd love to build it back here, but I don't know if that's enough space. But I also wouldn't mind to build it over here. Here, okay. So we got to do it with pistons because it's going to be like, let's get rid of this. This whole area might end up being what we work on terraforming to do this farm. We're going to see. Tokyo's here. Tokyo's here to help me terraform. Right, Tokyo? If you want me to join voice chat, Tokyo, let me know. Okay, so basically the idea is we want this to be let's see, how far does this go? We got to go till the pistons stop pushing it. I forget how much a piston pushes. Wow. Basic information. Tokyo is going to place and I'm going to push. See how in sync we are? She knows exactly what I'm doing here. Okay, so that's the max. Okay, so that's max that direction. And then so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, I guess that makes sense. So 13 by 13. We kind of want them to intersect in a way where the explosion also... Ow. Oh, my shovel. Thank you. I if you notice, Tokyo, I'm now on 60 deaths. I had an accident earlier today. I guess the next thing is to figure out the blast radius of TNT with netherwood. Do we have enough to test this out? We do. Okay. So let's say they all intersect at like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then I guess it would be 6, 7. 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so the question is, if I place TNT in the middle here, okay, will all of these warped woods blow up? Here, just in case things get out of control, let's just have you back up a little bit. Just here. Okay, cool. And see what happens. Oh, okay. So good. So we've learned something here. We've learned that a 7 by 7 square is enough to blow up what we need to. So then we just got to map this out here, okay? We'll use this to do it. So 7 by 7, and we want to kind of come. Maybe I can make it over here. Hold on. Let's go over here and see if we can do this. 7 plus 5 plus the contraption. Do we want it over here? Does it make sense? Or do we want to leave this area free? Maybe I want to keep it over here. I'm so debating on where to do this. So we would say try over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait, but this is going to be tricky. My brain is having processing issues here. Okay. 13 going that way. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Whoops. I got foiled by a mushroom. Boop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then we would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so everything's got to be dependent on this over here. So if we want a 5 block gap, let's say we want at least actually 7. So if this is the edge, I think, is this the edge? So if I'm here and I look straight there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're gonna have to move this whole thing over quite a bit. Tokyo, could you take down this mushroom here for me? Over here, over here. Get rid of that. That needs to go bye-bye. Thank you. Okay, and actually, let's load in the device, because we need to include the device in this. Load schematic, tree farm, nether, tango. Okay, so this being the device, and we want it to be 7 over? Hold on, let's think about this. I kind of customized this a little bit because there was some things about it that he did that I felt we could improve upon. Like his TNT duper and a couple other things we're going to change on this thing. Okay, so I guess the goal is to see if this isn't too far. The piston's going to be there. So, well, this whole thing might end up higher in there, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Hey Tokyo, I'd like your opinion on something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm thinking about the whole storage system as far as this thing goes, and I'm wondering if we should do like a storage room for each, like, how do I explain it? Like type of stuff. So like there would be like a building that was dedicated to wood. Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know if it should be like separate buildings, like a building dedicated to wood types, a building dedicated to stone types. I don't know. Or it's one giant storage room, or it's one giant building with multiple rooms. Murph, what's up, dude? How are you doing? Okay, so assuming with the device in place, pistons push it 13 out this way. And then we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, where would the other one be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Scooch. 7. Storage room would be pretty neat. We have multiple shops at the shopping district. So maybe, good? You're good? Good to hear that you're good. Tokyo's phone died, so she's not in the stream. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are you able to hear me, though, using prox chat still? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Here, I can turn prox chat on so you could hear me in game. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Select microphone. Okay. If you turn prox chat on but leave yourself muted, you can hear me in game. Okay, great. Okay, so 13 going that way. This is complicated. My brain hurts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. See, the problem is going to be this direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, it's so close. This might be... Okay, let's see how much room we have to create the device, though. I think it's going to be right on the line. I think I need to push everything over by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need at least 5 blocks behind it to actually build the device, and then considering a wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's too close to the edge. Although, maybe it would be cool. Maybe I just move it all over by 1, just to give myself a little bit more room to work with. I'll move everything over by 1. So we want to go, we'll go 1 over. So this goes to boop, 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 boop. And then we got rid of this one. And then we got rid of this one. Zinc. Isn't this farm supposed to provide wood? Yes, it's going to. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's going to provide warped wood and crimson wood. It's costing more wood to provide it. It's costing more wood. I'm just mapping it out. All of this wood I'm keeping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So how much space does that give us? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's not great. It lines up perfectly with that. It's going to be tight. If I were to put a wall here, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we were putting a wall. Where's the piston line up? There. And zip. And then a wall there. So assuming there's a wall there and a wall here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, okay, so that does give a pathway in between these two still. And it gives a little bit of room to build the structure out this way, because it's about 5, I think we said, right? From the pistons, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's only 4 from the pistons. Well, I think that's right. I think that's right. So now, so let's map this out, and then we need to, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll say 5, just for the sake of argument. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So each of these rows, maybe I should just double check that they are all 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This has got to go back by 1. 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So the piston can push it 13 or 12? What? Wait. Hold on. How many can this push it? If we break this block, 15? What do you mean 15? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13. So that so I got to make it a little bit bigger then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Because the problem would be... Oh, wait. No, that's right. 1, 2, 3. This is confusing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, I'm missing one. That's the issue here. I'm missing this side. Am I? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm missing this side. So is it actually going to be even numbered then? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So if I want 13 back, I've got to do it from there? Is this 13? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, because we don't want it to run into anything, so it's going to end up with this weird even number then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that is actually the shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the TNT would fall there, I guess, theoretically. I guess the only way to adjust it would be to, if I wanted to, bring that back one and bring that back one. So I guess the question is, will TNT blow up all of the ones in the center there? Tokyo, are you grabbing the TNT? Let's grab the TNT and try it out real quick. I got the TNT. So if all of the center ones get blown up, too late. So if we put TNT there and we light that, how did we do? How did we do? So I don't. I guess it's okay. I don't know that it's okay. I don't know that it's okay. I'm not feeling confident in that. I think we need to get the inner square smaller, which isn't great because that's going to be slightly annoying. We're going to actually leave the hole there because we're going to be terraforming this whole thing anyway. So if I wanted to make the inner square smaller, how do I do that? I need to think. So this was the square before. I need to push that back by 1 and that back by 1, which I really don't want to do. So the other thought is, can I rotate this whole thing? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess I should take a look and see where the boundaries of the biome are. Overlay biome border. Whoa. Okay, so the mycelium island actually goes out a little bit further. So I think we're okay. But let's just think about this. So if this needs to go back by 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 2. This is going to definitely be some thinking here. So that goes back by 2, which means this can come back over. Hopefully I can do it like 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. And then boop, boop, boop. We do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that gives us the right size in the middle here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4. It's really 4. Let's just say it's 4. Say it's 4 just to make it easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, which means if we were to fall down, we are right on the edge of the island there. Which means we can have a wall. It's just going to be tight. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. So what is the dimensions of this building? That's the question here. If we were to map this whole thing out, it needs to be 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 13 is 17 by 18, 19, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So it's a 30 by 30 square. That's a big building. That's a big building. So I'm wondering if I have more room back here and if I should just do it back here. So if we turn the schematic off, we should, hold on, we should do something to indicate the size of this a little bit easier. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there. This is the edge. Boop, boop. Okay, cool. So, oh yeah, for anybody who doesn't know, we did end up adding in a bunch of mods and stuff this weekend. When I did some work on the server and I posted how to like add them, but we now have stuff like this where you can wave or you could point and you could do a backflip. Yay! And Tokyo can sit. And yeah, you have to follow the video on how to install all that stuff. Me and Tokyo did a whole run through of it, and I posted it in the channel, and she got it working. And if Tokyo could get it working, anybody could get it working. And we have prox chat enabled now on here, so you could actually like talk to people in game via proximity chat. We have status stuff, and we have the player heads that show in chat and stuff like that. Oh, I don't know why that went black for a second there. So yeah, we got a lot of cool stuff going on here now. Okay, so 30 by 30. Tokyo didn't do this for once. No, some of these explosions were me. So yeah, so the question here is, do we build this here or do we build this back here? So 30 by 30. I almost think there's more room back there to do it. Got a better spot, need Tokyo to fly and stuff. Yeah, I'm just debating. Maybe it should go here. Maybe it should actually go up here. Let's see. So we know this water stream is there, and we can always adjust that. What if, let me just think about this here. What if we just do it like right next to this thing? Yeah, Tokyo. Let's all of these mushrooms over here, let's get rid of them. Let's work on all this. Let's get rid of all these. I think maybe this area might be the better place to do this. I should have done this from the top down. That was a very tall mushroom. I can't even believe I'm reaching up there. Ah! Doot. Okay, so let's grab this one. And then there's one more over here. We gotta grab pancake mushroom. Ah! Okay, so 30 by 30. So let's do you have a shovel? We should I'm gonna say let's break all this down here. Let's flatten this out. At least by 2 or down to this layer, actually. Let's go all the way down to this layer. Go down to stone. Let's break this down to stone. Let's get rid of all this. Let's get rid of all this. And we won't go any further. I'll make a line here. This line will be our line to the coast. So from here over that way. Yes. Oh, perfect. And there's like a weird little gully here. So we want to break down all this. And we want to break it down, I think, at least to this level. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a line here so that way we don't have any mycelium coming across. No mycelium. There. Water. Ah! Okay. Do you not have a shovel? Are you literally doing this with your hand right now? Okay, we want to get rid of... Oh boy, I've fallen in a hole. ... Oh, you have a shovel. Okay, cool. Issue? I see. Okay, hold on. Trade with me real quick. Trade with me. I'll get it mended up. Give me your shovel. Okay. Okay, let me go get this mended real quick. We can mend this up super quick. Ow, my face. Actually, you know what? Hold on. I wonder if... Because we should be able to do this little trick. Let's see. So if I break these... Okay, well, I think that mended me more than what it was supposed to mend. So not what I was hoping to have happen there, but it's a thing. What? My shovel drop. Yes, I'm aware my shovel is low. Where did the furnaces go? Well, I've goofed this up. I was hoping I would get more XP out of this array here. There's the last one. Do I have any XP bottles? I might have some XP bottles actually in my ender chest. Let's take a look. Where is my ender chest? Wasn't there like a bunch of empty shulkers and stuff over here in a bed? Where did all that go? There was like empty shulker boxes and stuff over here, I swear. Okay, let's go check over here. Wait, where is all that stuff? Tokyo, did you... Oh, she brought it over here. Okay, smart. She relocated to where we're working. That is smart. Do I seriously not have any bottles of XP? Oh. It's Silk Touch though. No. I just didn't know where you'd move them to. Your methods are great. I just was not aware that they were over here. Okay, I really don't have any bottles of enchanting. Okay, hold on. Let's put this back. We'll sleep. And then, one drink of water. Okay. By the way, Tokyo, I don't know if you saw, but we now have another portal over here that links up to the Nether hub like a bunch easier over by the trees. This goes right into the Nether hub, which will make it so that way we can get to and from. Your base is like right across the way from this one. I think that's your portal right there. So what I can do is I'm gonna go and do some trading for some carrots to repair this. I think we'll pull off. What do we have on me that I don't need? I don't need this lead. I don't need these mushrooms. I don't need this sign. I don't need this sign. The problem with the signs now is they're gonna like stack up like that. I think this should go to my base. So we'll trade some stuff to mend this up, and we'll take all this off. Get some carrots. Oh, I still have this thing on. No, wait, hold on. What is it? Schematics, render. We don't need to see the biome. Okay. I still have this on. Yes, you guys are both healed. Wonderful. We'll do a couple different trades for this. Okay, so give me golden carrots and mend the shovel. Is this really going to be slower? Seriously? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on. You can give me more XP than that. Okay, see, that felt better to me. That felt better. That felt like a reasonable amount of XP. Boop. Yeah. Another round? Yeah. And then what we'll do, I only have one cleric actually, so not going to be as great as I was thinking, but hey, buddy, where's all those other emeralds? Seriously? Okay. You will give me bottles of enchanting, which we can also use. Oh, it's so slow. Can you give me more? That was kind of like barely anything. I really wish you could craft bottles of XP somehow. Demand the villager for stuff? Yeah, you know. I mean, we're working on it. We're working on it. It's actually more than halfway repaired, so it could have been worse. It could have been worse. What I need to do is set up like a void trading farm so I could just trade with these guys infinitely. So I could get just an insane amount of bottles of XP and stuff. Okay, so we're getting good on the carrots. You're not re-upping that. That's annoying. I'm guessing you're probably done. You're probably done. You're not going to give me any more, are you? I mean, it would just be for like, I would probably do it for just one for carrots and one for bottles of enchanting. Everybody else would stay here. One end of the line would have one end of the line would have the other one. Okay. I can't believe I don't have any bottles of enchanting. You know what? Hold on, I just thought of something. Oh, but it's silk touch. Dang it. I was thinking I could just get a bunch of shovels. Okay, well this is better than nothing at this point, I would say. I think that's a good state for a shovel to be in. I would say so. Okay, cool. Where the heck am I? Oh, it brought me over there. Excellent. And let's head back this way. And through the portal. I'm very happy that these are now a lot closer. That is a good thing. I should make myself a non-silk touch shovel specifically for the purposes of what we're doing over here. Okay, so Tokyo, where are you? Oh my gosh. Here, you want yours back? Trade you? Cool. Okay. I can't believe I haven't upgraded this one yet. So I'm going to come from over here and start doing this side here. This is going to be an interesting thing in terms of terraforming too. Ah, there's water there. There was an infinite water source there. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We don't need it. So let's think about this, because this is going to get knocked down a little bit. We want this to be like this. So let's see here. While Tokyo's working on that, we can do this, clean this up, clean this up. All of this cobblestone we could use to fill in weirdness like down here. Like all of this should get filled in. Boop, 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 do, 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 do. Fill in all this with the cobblestone. You're not ever going to see it because it's all going to get covered up. Okay, so now what we need to do is plan this out in terms of terraforming while Tokyo's working on that. So how do we want to do this? I want to get rid of the mycelium that's spreading so much. Let's get it down. I mean, all of this is like going to be this level, I guess. I decided. So I feel like, where do we stop this at? Because this should go up a little bit, because maybe the mangrove farm will go up there. So if we bring this over like here, kind of. I mean, this is not the terraforming of this by any means. This is just me thinking this out a little bit. What we'll do, assuming this is the level, let's create. This is hard. This is difficult. I want to also block off these areas that are mycelium so it doesn't spread further too. So I'm like fighting the urge to take care of that as well. Let's just do it as a straight line across here. We'll do a straight line, put a block here. Nard is anti-mycelium. I am very much so anti-mycelium. I do not want the mycelium. Okay, so this is going to be a line. And then we can make sure the mycelium doesn't spread past this point. Boop, 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 boop. Great. Okay. No mycelium over there. Yeah, get rid of the mycelium. Over here, we'll create another. Actually, the line is the grass over here. Unfortunately, this scaffolding is going to go bye-bye now. We can get rid of all of this mycelium over here. Okay, cool. I don't want to have to worry about mycelium ever again. Where the lever's there? So this should go in the corner here. Something like this. Nope, I'm underneath it. Okay. This is to get up here. Alrighty then. So we need to figure out the actual gist of this thing. Let's fill in some of this area. We know it's going to come up to here. I guess we need to do it around the idea of the Netherwood farm. See you. If we want it to come over this way, we need 30 by whatever. And I kind of want... Okay, so let's think. If the mangrove goes there and this goes here, let's say it's going to go on another level. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And what did I say? 30 by 30? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, including a wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's say 9. We'll give this one a little bit more of a path. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I want 31 because we want a wall. 1, 2, we want to go this way a little bit further. We went too far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Okay, so we also need to tear it down over here, Tokyo. We need to go as far over as this line. This is, oh boy, there's a lot of water and stuff down here. Boop. Ah. There's a little bit of a swamp over here, but, oh, hello. Okay. Yeah, this is a problem. So we definitely need to push it the other way then. See you. If we want it to be in line with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Okay, so we need to add 7 to this side. Zoop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, this is kind of boring, just watching me count. But that's okay. So now, I think what I want to do is decide how far over it's going to need to go. And the way we're going to do that is, I guess, by Tokyo trying to repair run. Need anything? Here, do you want to repair this shovel? Here, I want to grab that one too. I think this is enough to figure stuff out. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. So that leaves some room over here. And that lands in a weird spot right there. So I think we're going to move the whole thing over based off of where this is, because we want this walkway to be better. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then to here. Is that going to be weird, or what does that create? Kind of creates an interesting path between the two areas. I feel like I do want to push this whole thing over further, though. Because it's a little too close to the shore here. I don't know by how much, though. 1, 2. Let's try by 2 first. I'm just trying to figure out the overall dimensions of this thing. Okay, so if it was here, and that was the corner. That is not awful. And I think that gives enough room over here. Okay, so we're going to say this is one of the corners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Oh boy. The mycelium is already starting to spread over here. That's not good. And this should line up with over there. I don't have a shovel to figure that out. We'll use stone for a sec here. We can always break it. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Perfect. So, that building right there would be our tree farm for nether stuff. That's not too shabby. I think that's pretty good. I think that is pretty darn good. So now the trick is going to be just filling this all in and terraforming it without the risk of mycelium coming back either, because we don't want that. So let's get rid of this mycelium over here, and we'll start terraforming it from over this side. Okay. So, what height do we want this to be? I feel like what's gonna want to happen is I definitely think we're gonna bring this around over here. So, just rough idea. Let's do it like this. And so like that. Kind of. And then boop, boop, boop. Finding the perfect balance here. Because I do want it to go around like this, I think, to meet up with over there. This might be a little too flattened out, so we'll bring this in. 1, 2, 3. Where does this leave us? It's a little wonky there. That's a little flat. Oh, hi. Hey, excellent. Okay. So maybe like this? This right there has got to go. Terraforming, definitely not my super strong suit. Okay, but I think that's the world. That's what we're starting with, at least. So this is pretty good. I don't even know that we're getting to the farm. We might just end up terraforming all day, but that's okay. Now that I know where we're going, I have a good, clear direction to go in. And we're going to make it look pretty. Okay, so we're going to do this. This will all get filled in. I think this is safe to fill in. I don't see... I see some mycelium up there, but I'm pretty sure it's all blocked off, so it's okay. So this all gets filled in with dirt. And this is going to be our first layer. This will all be able to get filled in. Now, as far as moving it up to a second layer, it does make me think I might want to push this whole thing over by 1. or 2? What if we push it all over by 2? Is there enough room to do that? Oh yeah, there's plenty of room to do that. 1, 2. So let's move it all over by 2, just to give myself some more room here. So we push that by 2. This goes away. This goes away. Zip, zip, zip. So we go 1, 2, and it becomes there. I think that's good. Yeah. Let's see if that gives me enough to do the actual terraforming that I want to do before we commit to it. This thing go away. This bit in the middle doesn't matter. Okay. Oh no, wait, Tokyo, this stays. This can stay. Yeah. There's a line up here. If you see this line, where are you? This stays too. Over here. Tokyo. Over here. Follow me. All this goes away to this line. All this goes away. Cool. Why are pandas so slow? Because they're you know, they're special creatures. There's a reason why there's not a lot of them left. Okay, so this I'm actually going to fill back in with stone. So I have some room to figure out the terraforming. Because I definitely want it. It definitely needs to be up one more. This will get filled in. How far over? I think I need to break this down though. Okay. So, oh, nope, not that. This goes down, but it actually will become dirt at some point. Okay, so assuming this is the new spot, that means if we want to do another level of terraforming, I don't want it to be too goofy around this. But I think I would do something like that. And then this goes like that. Kind of. And then boop. Like this. Maybe. Kind of like that. Might keep it a little bit closer. Makes me want to push this all back one, but I think we don't. I think we don't do that. What's nice is we still have like a good path to come up and around. And then if we want to terraform over here, we'll keep this tighter here. Which makes me wonder if I should do this. So if this is where the line is, I actually have some room to snake it back, which is kind of interesting. And I think I'm going to embrace that idea. Oh! Hello. Fallen. So let me just look at this. So this is how I outline the terraining. And then this would kind of curve into this area. So this is on this level. Interesting that this goes down by 1, but maybe that means that this kind of curves over. Okay, so what we need to do is fill all this in. And then that's going to get stone. Oh, wait, you're going too low. You're going too low. Going too low. Wait, Tokyo, stop. This all actually needs to come up to this level. So take this stone, and this should all be this height. I think we went down one too low. So this can go, but this should stay. We'll use the cobblestone because we're never gonna see it. And then this whole shape is gonna need to get filled in with dirt. This can go away. This can get filled in. This will probably... Yeah, okay. I'm going to make a square in a second here, and that entire square needs to get filled in with dirt, I think. Also, let me just see. Do we still push it over by 1? I think I'm going to still push it over by 1. Boop. So there. We'll do it off of that for the time being. So what we're going to do, we're going to get rid of this just so it's clear. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Really? Did I miss one? Let's just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. I did. Okay, cool. And then we'll go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Okay, and then we go this way, and we disconnect it all. So much counting just to get this right. Great, and this goes away. Okay, now, so Tokyo, we have this giant square here. We do 2 layers of stone, 1 layer of dirt for the foundation. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? I don't know where she went. This is gonna be annoying. Okay, so. Tokyo thinks you blind. Am I blind? I could be blind. It could be possible. So this entire square, 2 layers of stone, 2 layers, 1 layer of dirt. We should, do I have, let's grab a silk touch. I have my pickaxe. We'll use my silk touch pickaxe. This won't get seen. So what I'm going to do, we're going to get rid of that. We're going to grab this, if I can pick it up. We're going to do this, and we're going to do that. So it starts to spread. Okay, so let's see here. 1, 2. Boop. So that's the goal. 1, 2, grass. 1, 2, grass. 1, 2, dirt. Well, it's dirt. Yeah, this is going to be annoying, but this is what we're going to fill in. She's just sitting up there watching me. I'm sure you love these emotes. We got to fill it all in, and then we got to do some more terraforming. I don't want it to be like hollow, because what's going to happen is if we do that and make it hollow, it's gonna be bad. I don't want to leave floating things. We haven't even started the farm yet. We've just been focusing on terraforming. This is I wasn't expecting this, but I didn't really know exactly where I wanted this thing, so I guess I shouldn't be that surprised. Ah! Okay, so that is the first outline. Tokyo, we got to fill all this in with stone now. That's the goal. We're gonna fill all this in with stone. That's just the first layer. Tokyo just saw a golem fall into lava. I mean, that's what's supposed to happen. That's the iron farm. By the way, you didn't tell me. What was your thoughts? Do you think we should just have... Wait, maybe you did tell me. Did you say one just giant storage room that has all of the drops from this island on it? Was that the consensus? Yeah, okay. I think what we can do is maybe we could collab on that, and I could figure out... I'm stuck in a hole. I could figure out how big the room is, and then we could work together on a design around how much space I need for the redstone for like the filters and stuff for it. I could make like a really cool room. I gotta figure out exactly how many farms and how many items this whole area is gonna collect. So I can kind of get an idea of how many chests we need for everything. Luckily we have plenty of stone, plenty of dirt. It's great. It's wonderful. Now we've got a good foundation, and then we only have one more farm after this. I have so much stone. So much stone, so much dirt. We got plenty of this stuff. Also, we have a cobblestone generator, so we could just go get all of the stone from over there. Boop, 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 boop. I gotta make sure to build this high enough to also have the collection system and the system for moving the items around. You making the dough, Vic? You making the dough? Yeah, okay. We're having a homemade pizza tonight for dinner, and Vic is currently putting the dough together. I'm going to be streaming for a bit later than I normally do, just because of how things... Can Tokyo help? Tokyo wants to help make the pizza? I don't know how you can help make the pizza. You're in the UK. We're making the pizza in the States. So I'm going to be streaming Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday this week. And I'm going to do every day is going to be on a different server. Send her a private jet. Ooh, how much money do you think I have to be able to afford a private jet? You're out of your mind. Where's our cobblestone? I'm going to go get us a bunch more cobblestone. A lot? Well, you're mistaken. Get a bunch of the cobblestone. Oh, we might need to run this for a bit. I should run this for a bit. Watch your face. We're gonna run it for a minute. I think if we're over here, we're not too far away. It should still run. I'm in a hole. Yeah, it seems like it's still going. I don't know. I don't want to get too far away from it because it could. Let's see. What? Let's see how many chunks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here, let's just try it. If it breaks, it breaks. I can't get out of the water. There we go. So at the far end here, can we still see it running? Yes. Okay, cool. So I think as long as we're in here, that thing will run for a bit. We're not too far away. I might need to make a bunch of... Come on, Nard. Everyone knows you're a billionaire. I am not a billionaire. Far from it. I'm a billionaire in debt, so I have $1 billion worth of debts. How about that? Still going right? Nard is famous and a billionaire. I am neither of those things. I am not famous, nor am I a billionaire. Not even close. I think it's still okay. I think it's still fine. Says the one streaming. Just because I'm streaming doesn't mean I'm famous. I mean, what is famous? What is famous, like, realistically? My mother's texting me. Why is my mom texting me? Do I have a Christmas list? My mom wants to know what I want for Christmas. I don't want anything for Christmas. Every year we go through the same thing. What do you want for Christmas? And I am very much so, like, to the point, say bread. I'm very much so to the point where it's like, I don't want you to get me anything for Christmas, Ma. It's good. It's fine. Right. Trillionaire. You always got to correct us on that. Yeah. There's no trillionaires. Actually, is there anybody who's considered a trillionaire? I'm sure there's companies that are worth like $1 trillion, but I don't think there's any actual person that is a trillionaire. I mean, isn't like Apple worth $1 trillion or something like that? No, Tesla's not worth $1 trillion. Or do you mean Elon Musk? I don't think he's even worth $1 trillion. Maybe he's close. Maybe he's close. I don't know the answers to that. Oh my god. Boop. I need to make, I think at some point I might end up making like a super, did you get more? Was there more? It was still working. Okay. Like super efficient cobblestone generator, like multi-chamber crazy kind of thing. I don't think that's going to stay there, because I think that front island where you access this whole base is going to be where the storage system ends up. So I think that's going to get it moved eventually. Okay, while Tokyo's doing that, I'm going to start doing this. Oh, this needs to get filled in too. Dang it. Because this is the height we're going for here. Let's do this. This island is going to be great. This is going to be awesome. Nard is going to be the first quadrillion. I don't know what you're talking about. I have no desire to even try making that kind of cash. I don't know how that would ever happen. I want a simple life of streaming and playing Minecraft and working on movies here and there. I'm a very simple guy. I don't need to go crazy. Oh man, I am out of cobblestone. Are we like, how is this thing doing? Did you grab all what was in here? Wait, did it break? Did it break? No, it's okay. It's still going. Nard said he had no desire, meaning he didn't deny he can. Well, okay. No, I'm going the wrong way. I don't know that I could. I don't think I could. I'm not smart enough. I guess we're digging into this stockpile now, which is fine. We'll start digging into this. Zoop. I am loving the fact that this island is slowly over time getting transformed. Eventually, I am going to build an ENX04 raid farm off the coast of this thing just to get it closer, because the one that I have is just way too further out. I want to get all of those drops as part of this whole system. Once we finish the tree farms, I gotta do some thinking, some deep thinking on what the next farms are gonna be. I do think maybe I should get the raid farm over here, because that would be a really good source of consistent XP for repairing stuff. I want to get an every type of wool farm. So there will be a massive sheep wool farm somewhere on here. I do want to do honey and stuff over here. I got to go through my list. I got to go through my list of all the farms that have not been made. we're not gonna make a mob farm. No mob farms over here. I think the mob farms and stuff are where they're supposed to be. On the fence on bringing the shulker shell farm over here with the new designs. Haven't decided on that. Part of me feels like I should. Tokyo's base sea views possibility of being shot by radar across the sea. Well, no. So I wouldn't. So like, I'm not gonna put it. Although I could. I wasn't planning on putting it like over in this area. It has to be. It has to have 70. A 70 block radius of ocean around it. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Theoretically, I could put it in here and we could do a cool design for it. I don't know that that's what I want to do yet. That would be really close to your base. It could be dangerous. I was originally going to put it on the, what is that? Facing... I need to change that key. Face the north side of the island, but I don't know. Why do parrots need so many seeds? You wouldn't mind if I put it between us, like over there? I'm not sure. I'll have to think about it. I don't know what the RNG is for how long it takes a parrot to actually fall in love. What are you doing?
I'm going to the store.
You really gonna go out to the store and look for a tofurkey for me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you not want me to?
No, you can.
I just thought you'd want to have something to eat on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, well, that's fine. How nice of her. Those dogs, I'm gonna have to let them OUT soon.
Oh, do you want... Can you let them out after I leave, or...
I will in a little bit. You gave it 20 seeds? 20 seeds to get a parrot to love you? Jesus. That seems a little excessive. It does. It still doesn't love you? After 20 seeds? Oh my. Here, I want to fill in, I want to clean up this.
Daddy will let you out in a few minutes.
Yeah, once mommy's gone. Oh, you're going to have to close the gate.
Yep.
Okay. Gonna do this, fill all this in with dirt. Glad that this thing is starting to connect over here. I didn't like that this was all like separated out. Could probably, we'll have to do some terraforming over there. It finally loved you. Hello, Nard. Tokyo greets you. Hi. I'm pointing at you. Okay, now we got to fill this all in with dirt. Okay, now it's flying away. It should just go on your shoulder. Oh. Silly parrot. Uh-oh. She's back.
I think I forgot my phone. I want to have it, so I need to text you with pictures.
Oh, yeah. Definitely would be good to have your phone on you. Okay, so this is getting there. Why does that parrot sound like Tokyo's love? Feed it lots of seeds and then it just flies away on you. That's so sad. Oh no.
Maybe we will leave the garage open.
Okay, that's fine. Oh, I'm out of dirt. Let's go grab some more. Zoop, zoop, zoop. Once we do this, I will promise I will start working on the tree farm. I just need the foundation to work on it first. I'll let the dogs out. We'll get this done, then I'll let the dogs out, then I will work on the tree farm over here. We have the design, we have the technology, it shouldn't be too bad. I'm still on the fence on swapping that bone meal farm out, because there is like a design that never gets screwed up, and I'm going to be building it, I think, on the block breaking server as part of one of my videos. And if it works really well on that server, I might end up swapping it out because it's never supposed to break. Like with that one, if it's running and you accidentally get kicked from where we are, it will break. But this other one will work no matter what. I do love that we can be over here in the nighttime working like this, and we won't have to worry about any mobs, though. Like, that is amazing. Then we have to figure out the placement within this area here. Where did I... Is this the line? I guess I could just count from over there. It was 32. Then inside here was 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Which means that's the corner. Okay. Good, good, good. Just making sure I knew where the corner was for when we actually start working on the farm. I'm going to actually put a block of diorite there. So technically that's the wall and the farm goes inside there. We'll do the same in this corner just so I have it mapped out. And then boop. And then let's do it like this actually. And then we go this way. And do boop. Okay, so that's the space that we have to work with for actually building the farm. Okay. Looking pretty good. Some of this stone over here can now be replaced. This stone right here can be replaced. It's looking pretty good. I might want to do some cleanup over here. This is still going. This is not broken yet. I guess all of the mycelium over here can go away and get replaced eventually. Nard's hacking again. You can do the same trick I showed you. Free cam is fine because when you're underground, you can only see ores that are exposed. You can't actually see just regular ores, so it's not like badness. Wait, did you just break this diorite? I kind of need this diorite placed here. Wait, is this right? Hold on, now I'm confused. Right there. Okay, so let's see here. Okay. I'm gonna let the pups out real quick, and then we'll start working on this. You wanna go outside? ASMR. I see Tokyo is planning on messing with me. I'm not sure what she's gonna do. Slow. It's so icy. All the snow in Buffalo. It got to 42 degrees. The snow is melting and getting icy. Good girl. Come on. Go eat. I see I've been put in a box. I've been boxed in. Oh, where's your sister? Lucy! I gotta wait for her sister to be done. I've been encased in a box. So this will be the netherwood. Over here will be mangrove. Or over here will be mangrove. TBD. Either over here or over here will be the raid farm. And then we still have all of this back here to work with, which will be sheep farm. I think that cobblestone basalt generator is going to get moved next to the iron farm somewhere, potentially. Over here. There's so many farms I want to do. Why do I have like a million? Oh, Hive. Have you guys heard of this new social network thing? It's potentially going to be where I focus my social media time if Twitter totally implodes, but it's called Hive Social. I have set up an account there, and so far it's clean. It's pretty clean. I'm enjoying it. Hive Social, check it out. Okay. Cool. Maggie, stop looking. Lucy, come on. Come on. Get over here. Come on. Get over here. Lucy. Let's go. Hey, stop messing. Come here. Come here. Come here. Go eat. Go fight over it. Hashtag sponsored? No, definitely not sponsored. I'm just it's oh boy, well, I'm really encased in here. It's nice because a lot of the Minecraft people that I watch and follow have already decided to move over there. That was like, I had looked at Tumblr and I had looked at that other thing, Mastodon or whatever it is. Mastodon drove me up a wall. That I tried that for like a minute and was like, no. This is, I have to sign up per server, and like it was too much for me. And Tumblr was fine, but I felt like it's like for me it was along the same lines as like an Instagram type thing, where I like to sometimes just post what I'm thinking, like whether it's Minecraft or something on film set or whatever. And Tumblr felt like I always, if I wanted it to be seen, media would need to be attached to it, like something would have to be attached to it, like a photo or a video or whatever. And I don't always want to post a photo or a video. Where Hive was a mix. It was similar to Twitter in that it was a mix. But I'm still not 100% sure on how it's going to work. The thing that I like about Twitter is I enjoy the algorithm to a degree. I enjoy that I find a lot of people based on the people that I follow and what they like. So if I follow somebody and they like a photo, then I go, I this person, they posted a photo. I like this photo too. I'm now going to follow this person. And it's nice in terms of being able to just follow people in that kind of respect. It's a little bit easier to find new content creators and stuff on Twitter. And I like that. And I don't know if this other site's going to become that or what, but I have hopes. Okay, so now what we want to do, actually I want to get that stone back. Where is the stone? There's the stone. We want the stone. And let's start with the far corner. 1, 2, 3, 4 by 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 in. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that should be where the first machine is. Tokyo thought her phone was charging. Turns out she just placed her phone next to the charger. That doesn't really work. Twitter is amazing. I love Twitter. I love Twitter because I'm able to find new people that way. And I really like it. I really hope it does not go away. But I'm definitely just grabbing my name as backups on all these other sites. Okay, so with that being, I think, the starting point, we're going to just map this out on the ground again, make sure we're right and everything fits in there correctly. I am not sponsored. So this device is 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Great. And then the next one should be the same thing from the other side, which would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That feels weird. 13. So theoretically, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13. 11, 12, 13. Okay. Let's hope this lines up right. So that piston would push all the way to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then the other two pistons from the other sides will go from the side there. Tokyo's just spamming random numbers to try and confuse me. So, theoretically, if there is one here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. That lines up well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, what? Uh-oh. Be careful. Be careful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That should be 7. Or 5. That should be 5. Okay, so somewhere I'm wrong. What am I doing? I'm just making sure that I got this mapped out right. 1, 2. Well, let's go this way. We know that we need to go 13 that way. And we'll see. I'm gonna boot my head if I try and jump that, aren't I? I'm just getting some achievement. Oh, you're doing achievement hunting. Nice. 1 second you get rejected by a parrot, then you fight demons. Well, I guess it makes sense if you're doing achievement hunting. Okay, so then 13 going this way. Oh yeah, this is so wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this needs to get... That's in line there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is in line this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's... One of those is getting pushed over. I would say it's this one. Yeah, this one. One is going to come to here. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, one of these needs to get pushed over. And my instinct? I don't know. I don't know which one needs to get pushed over. I'm not sure. Let's do this first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4. You have an English exam tomorrow? Well, that's not fun. Okay, so question is, do I go this way or do I bring it closer this way? My instinct is telling me to go this way to give myself more room to create paths and stuff back here. So what's going to happen is that's going to break there. That's going to go there. That's going to go there. And that's going to go like that. And then this will get moved over by 1. Boop, 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 boop. Hopefully that's right. And that should be the outline. Okay, awesome. So that's the base shape that we want to make. So that's cool. That's cool. Hey, Tokyo. Tokyo. Can you smelt like 4 stacks of stone? Put like 1 stack in each of the chests over there to get those smelting. I think I want to use 4 stacks of stone. Yeah. Not the cobblestone, just the regular stone. And I'm going to go turn this thing off because I don't know how long this has been running for. But let's see what we're doing. You know what? I should actually leave it running a little bit longer. Oh, you know what? I want more of the Rockitas. Oh, I am going to need to get some paper to make more of these at some point. Okay, enough Nether for today. It's actually the moon? Not a balloon. Wait, what is this one? Look at a gas through a spyglass. Oh, okay. I don't have them all memorized. Okay, that's enough for now. We'll go get more later. Put that back. Cool. I guess those are farms that should be over here too, is like a giant sugarcane farm. I need to do I gotta take a look at the end because there's a few farms that I want to build in void gateways, and I don't know if you guys know about this Discord server called the TMA, the Technical Minecraft Archives, but they've got some really cool designs for stuff in there. And somebody posted a Lightmatica thing, the Lightmatica schematic, that actually shows where you can place endstone in the void for all 20 end gateways to get them to spawn in the middle of nowhere to get yourself a void gateway. So I only did I think I got 3. The first one, when we first fought the dragon, unfortunately was like it ended up being one of the cardinal coordinates, and those ones I knew about. So I gotta do the ones for all the other options because I want to do a copper farm. I know I already have a copper farm, but I want to try doing a void copper farm. I think that'd be really cool. At the very least, I want to have options to do more. I don't know how many I'm going to do, but I want the options to be there. Okay, I'm going to, while that stuff's getting ready, I should figure out how high we want the collection system. I want enough room to pass. So if there's a dropper, a hopper, how many farms does Nard want? I want all of the farms possible I want to make sure that all of the farms exist somewhere on the server. If it was up to me, we'd get all of the farms into this one area, but that's not going to be doable. Hopper, dropper, and one hopper, dropper, and there. Let's say it's there. We'll do this, and then the water sources will flow to there. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that'll be the block that they fall into. Okay. I know what I'm doing. Some of this I have to like figure it on my own. I'm not trying not to copy exactly what these other guys have done. So it's gonna be boop, boop, and then 4 blocks around this. Okay, so that's where the smooth stone's gonna go, and that's gonna be our collection system. Do we have a gunpowder farm? We have a few, but none in the communal area yet. But yeah, if Tokyo is willing to let you grab some from hers for the time being, that would be awesome. Just rob Tokyo's. Well, there you go. If you come to the industrial district, I'm sure she could show you where hers is at. We're over here working right now. You keep running out of rockets. Tokyo is supposed to be filling up her shop for rockets. I don't know what's going on there. Tokyo slacking. So I'm gonna fill this whole thing in. Hey, I kid. Wasn't Smokey bugging you about that too, though? Just saying. This is true. You are helping me out. I can't give you a hard time. I still feel bad about that whole crazy death loop that Smokey was in the other day. Oh man, when he was dealing with the wither, that was painful. That was honestly painful. Okay, let's sleep real quick. Where's the bed? I think it's just like, can I click the bed from below? Hold on. Can I really not click it from below? Is that not possible? I'm gonna get like right up to it. I'm actually kind of curious now if this is possible. Oh, I can. I can click the bed from below. I just have to be closer. That's funny. That's it. Oh, my dog has just freaked out. Something's going on out there that's making her spaz a little. Okay. I feel like this should somehow connect over here-ish. I don't know exactly the way I want to do this. Hold on. I'm trying to work on terraforming while the rest of the stone is smelting. This is not exactly pretty looking. Maybe this should just boop, boop. Ah, I ran out of dirt. Let's grab some more dirt. Maybe this should just kind of follow and be like this kind of a thing. Is that goofy? I don't love that, but maybe we do this. Are you making pizza? Oh, ow. Oh, okay, cool. Nice. Excellent. Okay, so this is what we're going to use to build this out of. I'm trying to, hey Tokyo, I'm trying to terraform from here, like here, over to connect to this, some sort of curve, and then fill this in. I don't know if you might be able to help with something like that. but okay, so I want this and then boop, boop. So this is going to be the collection system for this. So we're gonna just try and figure this out. I kind of think I'm gonna base it off of this over here, similar kind of pattern. This is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're gonna go 9 by 9, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think 9 by 9 should be more than sufficient for picking up all of the drops. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's only one bigger, so we definitely need to go about 9 by 9. I've never noticed how many ocean monuments are. This seed in particular that Clone found, I feel like it got a little insane. I actually think there's like a crazy amount of those. I'm slightly worried. Maybe this needs to be more. Are there signs used there? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try it with 9 by 9 and see how it flows. I'm slightly worried that it might need to be 11 by 11. Oh my god, hopefully I told her to make the correct amount of stone here. I'm kind of winging this. I didn't want to like... I could have followed exactly what Tango did, but I kind of wanted to do some of this on my own thought process here. Okay, so the question is, if we break the center here, and we get, so all the water would pour towards that. Let's go get some water. 1, 2. And then if we do, if we do a bucket here. No, okay, so it actually, we will make it 11 by 11 then. And we still have, I think we still are good on the stackages here, so I think we're fine. Let's actually try it with just this corner first. So we'll do this, and then that. So like that. And then there. Or actually, no, this would come out by 1. Because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, yeah, so that would go out by 1. If we do this, that's the wrong block. If we do it at this size. Oh boy. Okay. So theoretically. Hello? I don't know if Tokyo has time right now to show me the gunpowder farm. I don't know where Tokyo is. Tokyo is somewhere over here. Okay. So that might be right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I do that there. No, stop being blind, please. I'm sorry. I'm like so concentrating on where I'm building over here that I'm not seeing anything else going on. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this goes like this. So if I do that there, and I put a water bucket there, let's see. Nope. Okay, so how is this? This is still like two-pronged. So it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Ah, counting is hard. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my God, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's definitely an odd shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. So we'll do this. We'll do this. We'll do it in the same weird shape, I think. So we'll go boop, boop, boop. Oh, my wife is calling me. Hello?
Hey, after scouring the nature section for 20 minutes, I finally found it, the freezer section.
Okay.
They have the one that you want, but they also have a field roast, celebration roast that's crafted with sage, garlic, and bread stuffing served with porcini mushroom gravy.
Oh, interesting. Does it have the cranberries? I don't like cranberries.
It doesn't say anything about cranberries.
Can you send me a picture real quick?
Yeah.
So,
I don't think it is because they have a hazelnut and cranberry one that's different, but let me send you a picture
okay,
of this one.
interesting. So we're trying to get me since I'm a vegetarian, we're trying to get me a tofurkey for Thanksgiving this year. And let's place that there, and then we'll do I think this. And then if we do
I just sent it.
Tokyo's gonna shoot, but she did the terraform right now. Thank you. And speak English. No worries. Yeah, it's probably pretty late for you. I definitely want that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get that one.
Yeah, get that one.
There's a tofurkey plant-based holiday feast, but it's $27, so I think that might be a little much.
Okay, yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah. No, that one looks really good.
All right, sounds good. I'll pick that one up.
Okay, thank you very much.
Love you.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye.
I'm supposed to drink water. Tofurkey. Okay, so hopefully this shape should work to a degree. If I did it right. This is basically just the same blast chamber shape that we used on our generic mob farm, tree farm. And it should create, I believe, a 2x1 black gap in the middle, which will help us move our items using water streams to the correct locations. Okay. So that looks good there. 1, 2. And see, it's weird because like what? Now why? How did I get it to work with a 1x1? 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. I don't know how that worked. The way it. No, it didn't. Wait, why did that go over the edge? That's strange. Oh, probably because I didn't place the block on the corner there. Okay, hold on. Let's get the block on the corner. Let's pick that up. Either that or I did something immensely wrong, which is always a possibility. No, I need to place a block there. Pick it back up. And I forgot to place the block there. Now, the question I have, does that change the shape of it? It shouldn't. It should all just go to the center now. Awesome. Okay, great. So, I gotta sleep. I don't have Tokyo to sleep for me anymore. Boop. I can't. How come I can't reach it? There. So, theoretically, that should be, I would guess, enough space to pick up these drops. And if we need to do like, we could always do like a crying obsidian blast chamber kind of thing so that the TNT blows up inside that area and doesn't really break anything. Okay, so the next part of this is figuring out how high we want the lines to be pushed in over this. I feel like, oh God. Okay, I think up there is actually where we're gonna want to be, maybe even one higher. You know what? Let's bring the schematic over here. Let's bring the schematic over here and take a look at things. Okay, so let's come up one more. So that being in line there. Okay, that definitely needs to go higher. And still higher. So if that got pushed, it would be right above the water. I think it needs to go 1, 2, 3. I think that feels safer to me. That feels safer. Okay, so if we build that there, it's kind of where I was going-ish, that block right there. I think that's pretty good. And then we just got to do this here, 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 and there. I should have all the stuff I need to make that happen. I'm going to go turn off this thing in case I forget later. I don't want this to break. I need to change the TNT duper I have up there to one of the more new age TNT dupers. Like the TNT dupers that don't use coral are so much better. Also, how big did I make this one? This one I made big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 5 by. This one somehow I did it larger. How did I do it larger? Did I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I see. We don't need the I guess that one did that for a different reason than what we need to do. Part of me thinks we should do it how I did the other one, which would be, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I push this all back, yes, I'm aware that this is going to create some issues. If I put that there, and I pick the, wait, I just realized I only need to discover 2 more biomes, but I have no clue which ones. Are they nether biomes or overworld biomes? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's still 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How did I do it over here? Hold on. We need to look at this. Or wait, am I using a sign or something? I'm using the fence post. I'm using the fence post. That's why it's different. That's why. It's one from the nether. Huh. I would just go above the nether roof and just fly around that way, honestly. So if I push this back 1, that would be way too big. So it must have been 4 by 4 over there. Must have been 4 by 4. Okay, so we're gonna put this back. We go there. We put that back. We break this, and we do this. Yeah, this seems like the cleanest way. And then, wait, did I even make it bigger? What am I doing here? Yeah, I could make it bigger that way by doing this kind of a thing. Okay, I have ideas. I have ideas on how we can make this bigger if it's not going to work. But for now, let's build a platform to work on for this whole thing. And we'll use these blocks instead of iron blocks, I think, for it. Just to make my life easier. and to make it a little bit cheaper. Schematic placement. Let's lock it while we're doing this. Okay, so if this is here, and then we need more room back here. Okay, so that's where we're going to start. So this, and then there. Okay, we need to actually get supplies on me now. We need supplies. Let's put all the dirt away. Let's put that away. Okay, so we need pistons, comparators. I don't know where I'm at with comparators. I've got repeaters. How do I not have any comparators? I'm going to need to do some serious redstone work soon. Oh my god, really? Do I only have those? What about in here? I can't believe I don't have comparators. I only have one lever too. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Okay, what's in here? Tokyo chest. That's some stuff of Tokyo's. Let's just double check in here. I don't have anything. I brought a bunch of redstone over just to make sure I am good on redstone. Those are the pistons. Okay. Well, this is why we went and AFK'd at the raid farm the other day. We want this. We want that. And then we want sticks. Let's see. Do I have any in here? No. What over here? No. I probably, there we go. Sticks. 1, 2, 3. 3 stacks of redstone torches. That's a good start. And then, wait, what else is it for a comparator? Is it the quartz? Forget exactly. Yeah, quartz and stone. Okay, that's fine. We should have tons of quartz. I don't know if it's... I might have put the quartz away, actually. Yes, I did. I want a stack. I want to get a stack of comparators, so I'm not running out. I don't need a stack for this project. 1, 2, 3. That should give me a stack of comparators right there. What? Boom. Stack of comparators. Stack of comparators and half a stack of repeaters. That feels good. That feels very good. And then we are going to need observers. We have plenty of observers. We need dispensers. I need 2 per. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I might have enough dispensers. Pistons. I don't know if I was going to use a note block. Definitely need levers. So we're going to make a stack of levers. That's pretty easy. Cobblestone. I might have to go back to the cobblestone generator for that. Let's see. We have a stack of sticks. Let's head over to the cobblestone generator. I might just need to AFK at this thing for a bit to replenish this. Boom, boom. And then a stack of levers. I'm heading out. Okay, bye. Thank you for hanging out. Hopefully in a week I will have all of these finished. I don't know that we're gonna get this one done today, but we're gonna get pretty close. I want to at least try and get one of these modules built, maybe 2 of them. I will continue to work on this. Okay. And then we should sleep if we can. Yeah, definitely a little bit of a later night stream than usual, so I'll be curious to see how that affects things. If we get any people showing up that don't know me because I'm new to this time of night. Oh, the barrels. I don't have any of the barrels. We'll have to figure out the barrels soon. That's a sticky piston. We are going to need some sticky pistons. Boom. Barrels. Well, we have tons of wood, so there's that. I should be doing this with scaffolding to make my life easier, but I'm not. Okay, so sticky piston, observer. Luckily, I understand the concept of this whole thing. Oh, I do need torches. Well, we'll get there. Let's do this guy. We'll do you there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lever. Oh, wait, hold on. I don't have it. I was trying to change what was displayed, but I forgot that I actually don't have that working. Oh, I'm glad I actually made all these comparators. It's more comparators than I thought. Wait, hold on. What's the state? Okay, so that's like that. That's like that. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, we really need the torches and the barrels, I think. 19 torches. Okay. Barrels should be easy. We have our oak farm. I haven't run this in a while, but I think there's enough gobbledygook in here to make this work. Is this still full? Yeah. Let's put these in there. And then, wait. So barrels. Barrels is planks. Hold on. How many planks versus... So it's 2 planks and 6 of those. Okay. We need to throw something on the ground for a minute here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need 4. So that's 6. 1, 2. Dang, I'm gonna need 6 of those. What? Oh, that's why is it not showing up now? What? Oh, I know. I'm in the wrong category. Barrel. 1, 2, 3. I got 3 barrels. It's kind of obnoxious. Like we're like close, but not. This needs to go back here. That's cursed. I wonder why that's like goofy open. Well, we'll start with the ones that we have. We're also potentially, I'm not sure on the composters. I made the composters in the design that I was using so nothing would accidentally fall into the hoppers, and I am on the fence on whether or not to keep those as a thing. Oh, I need all of the swords too. Okay. So there's a whole thing with the counting mechanism for this. There's like a sweet spot with how long to run the dispensers for in order to how do I explain it? In order to get the best output for actually bone mealing the warped stems and stuff, like how long it's hitting it for. And that's got to be a thing that we got to do. I also don't have the warped stems or any of that stuff. This is going to be slightly tricky. I want to place all of these. I don't know if having this many pistons is a good idea for this setup. TBD, TBD. It's going to complicate the mechanism for the TNT duper because I'm going to need probably... I'm going to need a system to hold the TNT. Oh God. So that I get like 2 different timings for them to work. Kind of. I don't know. I don't have a good way to explain that. Okay, so let's see here. This, we need the blocks. Let's see here. So I should here, okay, I have, yeah, 2 of each. We've got to be very careful about what we're placing down here. Because this is going to be 2 warped and 2 crimson. That's my thought. So this goes there. And then this one goes there. And then 1 dispenser goes into... Okay, so I'm going to have to do this. Boop, boop. And then dispenser. And then dispenser. Okay, cool. That works. So those 2 dispensers will get filled with... Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to do like a circle around this whole thing. Actually, that's an interesting point. How the heck am I going to get all the bone meal over here? We'll worry about that later. That's a future problem. For now, let's get this thing built. That's not a block. Okay. So we want, is this a block? That's a block. This is going to be interesting. That's a block. Redstone dust. And then off the side of the redstone dust. Wait, can I could do it like, oh, I didn't put the redstone dust there. Ew, but if I put the redstone dust here, then we can place it on top of the redstone dust. Like this. Ah, perfect, 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 perfect. And that goes there. Redstone dust there. Glass block. Redstone dust there. Glass block. Okay. This is our line of redstone to activate all of the hoppers. Not the hoppers, the pistons. Not using the correct words. Cool. Okay, that's all looking nice and what we need it to be. I think the only thing that's an issue here is we just need the items that are going into this barrel. Okay, so we need to kind of clear out my inventory for that. Boop, 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 boop. Keep those on me just in case. Building blocks, pistons. Okay, so what's the easiest thing to make? Shovel or sword? I think a shovel. Oh, I must have locked it. How was it? Was it a madhouse there?
Yeah.
Everybody doing last minute Turkey Day shopping, probably.
Yep.
Yeah. No, I don't remember exactly how full this needs to be. I think I needed 17 items per. So 1, 2. I need 17 shovels. Shovel is the cheapest thing, right? Compared to a sword. Shovel is the cheapest. 1. Oh boy. 2. I can't do multiples, can I? Oh, I could do. How many can I do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we could do 9 at a time. Oh, I gotta put that block up top. Can't forget that. That block up top is kind of important. Now we could do 10. So that's... Wait, how many do we actually need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need 8 more. Ow, I'm in a bad spot. Okay. The camera is over here now. I gotta remember that. Camera is over here. It's been over here for the past couple days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that should... Ow, my face. That should be enough to correctly fill this thing up. Yes. Now the question is that right? Was that the problem? Yeah, this needs to be in that mode. Nope, not that one. This one needs to be like that. Okay, I think that's correct. Let's sleep real quick. So now we need some hoppers. Do I do the composters on the fence? I'm gonna need a lot more hoppers than that. Well, just for this one. Just for this one. I'd love to get one of them working. So let's see here. So this goes into there. Hopefully this is enough. This goes into there, and then this goes up here, and then this goes into that one. I can see what I do. I see what I'm doing. That goes there, and this goes. I can't see this one. There. Okay. So if I were to put a water stream that comes over here, it would fill these up separately. So I think what I need to do is I do need to put a chest and then a single hopper on top. And then that makes more sense. Or, wait, hold on. If I want to put these all on a similar line and not go too crazy, can I do that? I could, no, I think I need to put a chest here and then a hopper on top of the, 2 hoppers on top of that. Okay, it's fine. It's fine, it's not a big deal. So we want a double chest and 2 hoppers, right? Something about that seems wrong to me. It seems excessive, but the double chest will split it up evenly. Yeah, okay. It's not an elegant solution, but I think it's what we're gonna go with. So I need 2 more hoppers and a chest. So I need 4 more chests. 1, 2, 3, 4. That should give me 4 chests. Technically, I guess I only need 1 hopper. I need iron. Let's see how our iron farm is producing over here. I think I got all of the weird spawning spaces figured out, so I shouldn't have any more issues with golems spawning around here. Let's just make sure. I haven't seen any. Although I haven't AFK'd over here in a while. I think it's good. Okay, so if we do a chest there, and a hopper, and then we put, let's see, this goes there, and then this goes there, and so a water stream, it'll either come that way and go around this way to fill these up, or it'll come this way and go that way. I don't know. I'm not sure what the best way to do that is. But theoretically, this should all work. I feel a lack of scaffolding in my life. I need scaffolding. This scaffolding is important. That scaffolding is important. All this scaffolding is important. That's get up to the device. That's important. And that's... Is this one important? This scaffolding might not be important. And we're going to leave it for now. We're going to leave it. We just need to go place this random block up here and a bunch of glass on the front. Oh, I missed. Okay, come on. Oh, you know what? I'm up here, so let's do this. Boop, and there. Hopefully that, I don't know that this is going to work, but I'm hoping that that block will prevent like super tall fungi. I don't know that it will. I might have to make it too tall. I'm not sure. Okay, so theoretically, I kind of want to fill it up and try it. Do we have an excess of bone meal anywhere? Yeah. Let's check this chest. Let's see how this one is. No, barely backed up over here. So I guess I don't want to push that. How about this chest up here? This is the other bone meal chest, and this one is whoa. Okay, so that one's good. We'll use this one. We'll use this one to fill this up. Fill that. Fill that. I guess I should have just filled it from the chest. Oh well, it's fine. Let's go back over here. I think it's all... Can I reach it from here? I can. Yes. Yeah, that one... This farm doesn't require that much bone meal, so I definitely get a lot backed up from there. So we're going to fill this up like this. Hopefully these hoppers should be filling up. Yes. Dispensers, not hoppers. The only thing I gotta be careful of here. Can I reach this? I can. Okay. The only thing I gotta be careful of here is I don't want it to go so far that the pistons stop pushing it. Gotta be careful not to do that in this circumstance. Okay, so this right here, I'm gonna try getting the dispensers filled first, and then this right there. Okay, now you can fill it from there. So, how far is safe? I guess if it gets to this is where it would stuck. So we don't want it to go past this. Okay, let's run it and see if it works. Can I reach this from here? Nope. I'm gonna make a system to turn all of these on at once, but for now, we're gonna fly in and flip that. Let's see. Might need to do something to collect all of those drops. Because we could get a little bit of excessive garbage here. Come on. It's not as fast as some of the other farms. I actually made my own design of this that detected whenever either the warped fungus grew or the tree grew. So that way it was always firing. It's an interesting thing. Because it is kind of slow in terms of those rates. Yeah, see, this is why we have 4 of these. Well, 2 of this and 2 of the other one. It is a little slow. Come on. It's gonna become such a mess so quickly. This stuff goes everywhere. But it shouldn't go out far enough to make it difficult for the building aspect of this. It should all go inwards. So when this reaches here, we need to stop it. And hopefully we're doing okay on the... I'm getting a lot of this junk in my inventory. Yeah, even the dispensers are still pretty darn full. It's not wasteful as far as the stuff goes. So yeah, how do we want to trigger the TNT? I could put the whole thing on a clock. Oh, see, like stuff like that can happen every once in a while where you get 2 immediately done in a row. I guess I didn't need to. Oh, interesting. Did I not put this in the right spot? Did this need to actually go over one? Oh, why didn't that fire up there? Okay, I must have missed some redstone that caused that not to fire. Okay, hold on. Let's turn it off and figure that out, because that totally should be firing. Let's go see why you know fire. Also, let's place this here. Okay, so pistons are here. What's the issue here? Did I do this wrong? These last two are not firing. Why? Why are you not firing? Something with the signal strength is not reaching up here? Doesn't make sense, because on the creative world they did. Hold on. Let me just take a look at my creative world real quick. They should have. In the creative world, they definitely reached up there. Let's see here. Oh my god, that fired instantly. Oh, maybe they didn't. Okay. Well, fine. See, this capped it here. Okay. So, that's a bummer. That's fine. We'll break those. I could put like a repeater on or something if I wanted to try and get up there, but we're not going to do that. Okay, let's sleep real quick. We'll chop that down. Let's see if let's chop that down real quick and make sure. Now that I've put that block in the right spot, I don't want anything else to spawn. I need a hoe because I don't want to deal with chopping that down without a hoe because that's going to just take too long. Where be that device? Here we go. And I guess it doesn't matter, fortune or efficiency with those. It breaks either way. And okay, let's go to all this. This can all go away. This all goes away. Yeah, my goal would be to prevent really tall ones like this from spawning, because this would get really annoying, especially if I want to try and build a building around it. I don't want this to happen. Like, I really would prefer to avoid that. Can I reach this? Yes. Clean that up. Get rid of this one. Okay. Think that's good. Break this so these drops have somewhere to go that's actually falling in there. And I mean, so far that's pretty good.
Thank you. I do my best
what?
to keep you entertained.
Alexa, cancel. Why is Alexa responding to that? What the heck? That makes no sense. Okay. So as far as this TNT thing goes, let's think this through. Part of me feels like I want to do something like this, but more something like this that has a timer on it potentially. I don't know the height at which the TNT will actually work to blow this up. Let's actually do that. Let's get this going further. Kind of want to max it out all the way. So in theory, it can push to here. We want it to push to here. We want it to get to there and then we'll stop it. And then we're going to put TNT somewhere over there and test out how high it could actually go. Oh, it's getting close. So if the TNT is like... Oop, one more. One more. Hopefully I don't get a double push. Double push would be bad. Come on, one more. Do it. I do love the animated effects in these wood types. I think that's so cool that they like shimmer like that. Okay, and now we gotta turn it off. Did I get it? No, I didn't. Oh boy. Okay. Hopefully that didn't double grow or anything weird. No, I think we got it in time. Okay, so now I'm running out of rockets again. I run out of rockets way too frequently. Boop, boop, boop. We are going to have to go to the sugarcane farm and fix that in a little bit. So the question is, let's just assume. Okay. The tallest this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, right? I'm just gonna fill this in. Kind of. That's all I have to fill it in with. So I don't think there would work. Maybe there? And I think still one more. I'm trying to figure out where to put obsidian to effectively blow up this stuff. 1, 2, 3. So if I put an obsidian block here and put TNT here, let's do this. We're gonna break this. Gonna break this. And the question is, how high and how low will this go? Okay, so that's not great because that did not actually go that low. It basically just did one below that. So if we wanted down, we would have to lower this by 2. Interesting. I don't know if those were the drops that I did. But so 1, 2, and this would be where it would have to be. 1, this goes here, 1, this goes here, that's 2 lower. So I guess it goes there. Okay, we try that and we see how that works. We'll fill all that back in. I missed. I hear a licky dog. Is that a thing right now? Is there a very licky dog over there, Vic? Oh, Maggie. It's the Maggie dog.
Oh, there's the blue dog looking too.
Oh my. All the dogs are licking intensely. Licking noises intensify. Oh, wait, I went the wrong way. Okay, so I want to do this. Nope, that's glass. Boop, 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 boop. I think this is the right height of the pistons. Oh, I guess it goes up one more. It doesn't really matter because there's no way this is going to catch up to this. But we're gonna do it. We're gonna fill it in. Come on. Just to get like our best guesstimate here of... Okay. Is there more wood down here we can use? Wow. The amount of this stuff is just garbage. We need to get rid of all that. I might have to do like an item sorter and stuff for this. Where did the rest of the wood go? Nowhere. Okay. Well, that's fine. So I guess we were going to try this again. Oh my god, get out of the water. So we will try... I'm going to need more flint and steel soon. We'll see if this is low enough. Which also means we're going to need a higher one, which is kind of concerning. Oh, come on. Seriously? This is where we're going to have to, like, time these. We're going to need, like, a pulse. Why? Why am I not landing that? Oh my god. Okay, there. So let's see what that does now. Oh, that actually got up to here. Interesting. Okay. So, good to know. Good to know. So that's how do we want to do that? We could do something like this, but I feel like this is a bad idea. We need it to be like tick. I gotta think. This is tricky. Because we want it to pulse in different times. We also want it to like hold there for a second. This right here is the simplest form of a TNT duper that I could think of. How can we get it to fall and hold? That's where like this thing is interesting. Because this flows through and then pops out. These are also good designs because they align. It's kind of like I need them in two different spots. One with water that gets triggered, flows, then falls, and then one on the other side that falls instantly. I have an idea. Okay, I have thoughts. We also need to make sure that it's high enough. We should sleep. And then we should try these things. I have to be like right underneath this thing. Okay, so also we gotta be smart about how high we're building this. Zoop. Because the higher I build it, the more flexibility I have in terms of the dropping of it. I would say we build it like here. Okay, so on the one hand, that's where it's going to fall. And how do we do that? So piston, when this fires, it fires from there. So let's see here. Which way is this longer? It's longer this way. So we want to do a piston here. I don't think it's a sticky piston. So there's a piston there. And then I'm totally just doing this off of this design. There's what appears to be a top slab with water. But it's this top slab with water. TNT goes here. Now, is this right? Is this where the TNT would fall? Yes, I think so. And then TNT slab. What's here? Observer. Okay, hold on. So This is, this should probably get built higher up. Maybe not. Maybe not. Actually, oh, this is tricky. Because the thing about it is, no, I think we're okay. I think we're okay. This is hard. I'm trying to like build my own custom TNT duper based off of these two different designs. 1, 2, 3 blocks. Okay. 1, 2, 3. So that would mean an observer goes there, I think. Let's grab an observer. Where do I put my observers? Observer, redstone dust, and we need, do I have any slabs left? Is the pizza in the oven? Oh, it smells so good. Did you, what kind of cheese did you put on it? The mozzarella. I am excited. I'm excited for this pizza. Ah, here we go, slabs. Okay, so I'm still okay, I'm gonna die. Still unsure about this height. We're gonna find out. So we do this, and then we do, oh god. Boop. Then we do an observer facing this way, and then this block goes there, and then we do the TNT goes there, and then this gets covered up, and then up. This might be a sticky piston. I feel like this, what is this? This is, it doesn't say it's a sticky piston, so maybe it's not. Maybe I'm wrong.
Alexa, cancel.
Then this goes like that. Okay. That's good.
Alexa, cancel.
That's good. Good, good, good.
10-minute timer stopped on Vicky's second echo.
This goes away. And then we need the water. I'm going to just manually activate it to try it out. It's a ton of drown under here. And then we'll definitely need some sort of water system underneath it, which I'm not sure exactly how that's going to work yet. So that goes like that. Then this gets, this is supposed to be a top slab. So this actually needs to go like that. And then we got this, this, and then we do that like that. Okay, cool. I think we've got it. I think we've got it. This will be, for the time being, activated with a lever. And then the redstone goes down and over. So the redstone goes boop, 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 boop. Block down over like that. So let's grab a lever and see if this works as just the basic portion of the TNT duping area here. I think it should be fine. I think it should work. And we'll just double check it before we activate it with the other one. So that goes there. Okay. I just fell. There's like a weird delay when I go into free cam that if I move, I will fall. So let's just see. That all looks right. I don't see any real difference. I don't see any real difference here. So let's try it. Okay, well, I did something wrong. Oh boy. Okay, I think somewhere in there is supposed to be a sticky piston. Most definitely. At least I was quick enough to get that to fall down. Okay, fix that. So the TNT did duplicate, but what? I'm confused on where it dropped. I'm confused on where it dropped. Or wait, hold on. I think I might understand what happened there. I can't believe this is not a sticky piston. That makes no sense to me. I'm going to change that to a sticky piston and try it myself. I feel like that's what that needs to be. Okay. Actually, I kind of just want to break this one and see. Oh, no, it's raining. Okay. So if I... No, it's just a regular piston. How does this get pushed back over then? Wait, maybe this is not a regular piston? Thank you. Or maybe it has to do with the pulse. Maybe because it's an observer and it's just a tick. Maybe that's what the difference is. Okay, let's try that. Let's put an observer there and see if that's what the difference is. I have a feeling that's why. There's something in the speed of it. Okay, so remove all this. We put this facing that way. We will put our observer needs to be there. So we're going to break this, put an observer facing that way. Do this, put our TNT there. And let's see what happens if we just do that. Okay, there's TNT in there, and it's blown up. It hasn't broken anything, though, so that's interesting. We definitely duplicated the TNT in there. Oh, it's hot. Oh, boy. Oh, it's hot. Oh, hot. Uh-huh. They're hot. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, how does the TNT get released? Oh my god, that's hot. It definitely gets released here. Okay, I gotta go look at that thing. I have just burned the roof of my mouth in a most unpleasant fashion. Unless, is this not a source? Is it two sources? If I pick this up... No. No, it's definitely a flowing source. So what pushes it out then? Or wait, is it a second tick? Is it two ticks? Is it one that pushes it over to the chamber and then a second tick releases it? Interesting. Interesting. We could figure that out. We could figure that out. We're going to try that. Knowing that it doesn't blow up in the chamber definitely helps. So what we'll do is we'll place down a bit of redstone. And then we'll break the redstone. Okay, so it's actually going to activate if I do this, right? So it did it. And then it did it again. Oh, and it did it again. Okay. So I gotta think. So do we always get 2? So we want something to push and retreat. So if that's the case, if we always get 2 from this, it's still really hot. I'm gonna give this another minute. Okay. I think I'm starting to get there and understanding how we could do this with the TNT duper correctly. Basically, we want the first pulse to last long enough so that it blows up here. And then the second retreat is really quick. Okay. We got to figure out how long we need it to wait to blow up the top. Oh my god. Portion of this thing. My flying abilities, please. I don't know why. I've been having a rough time flying today. It's been bad. Okay, we're just going to go from here and hope that I can reach. One more. No, I'll get the other one from up there. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so we got to really think about this. It's going to be interesting because we kind of have to have a 2-timer. No, I guess we don't have to have a 2-timer system because the second pulse will drop it immediately, right? I think. So let's try it. Let's just try it. I think that's the idea. So a block moves in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Releases. Oh, come on. Oh, I waited too long. Oh, I waited too long. Luckily this is like a super easy one to fix. But my word, that was pathetic. Okay. So 4 seconds is too long. We've now learned something. Oh boy. Okay. We're okay. We're okay. We got this. We got this. We got this. We're professionals. It's fine. It's lovely. It's all good. I'm not crying. You're crying. God. Okay. So this goes there. This goes there. Then the redstone goes down here, and the TNT goes in there. Let's go get our TNT. I don't think there's any TNT left. I think the TNT blew itself up. Oh, my word. So let's try for... Oh my god, did we miss some mycelium? How did... Oh, when she connected it over here. Dang it. We were doing so good. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Do we have more redstone and TNT on me? I do. Okay, great. So let's try 3 seconds. I still also did not figure out whether a second TNT got released in that whole cataclysmic event there. So that's a thing we still need to find out. So we put this there. How's there water coming out the back end over here? What? There should be water there. Oh, I guess this should be like that. Oh god. Okay. And now we need redstone, 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 power that. Okay. So we're gonna wait for the water to flow away. Oh my god. We're gonna get this. I really hope it is like the first one is timed and the second one just goes. Also, we might need to run this again because we're going to need to run it to figure out the actual timing later on. I think it's going to be An etho hopper clock almost seems like too much for this if it's really that short. It might be better to precisely time it with a repeater clock. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. What? What happened? What did I screw up? Okay, well, it didn't fire, so there's that. I must have done something wrong. Well, obviously I did something wrong because it didn't duplicate or do anything of interest. But I'm not quite sure what happened there. That's the first time it didn't, like, do anything. Oh, did I miss a redstone thing? Weird. Okay. So we need to do this. We need to place our observer there. We need to put this like that. This goes there. TNT goes in. We could probably place it against the redstone if we're careful. Okay. Let me just double check this. That all looks right. I mean, I guess does this matter? I don't think that matters. Oh, God. Okay. Maybe having a block under the observer is bad. We'll remove the block under the observer. Okay. Oh my God, where am I going? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. This one does actually have a block under here. I think I see it. You okay? Okay. Let's try that. So, we place it. 1, 2, 3. Place it again. Okay, so it was 1. Nope, there was a second one. So there's a second one in a chamber. So it needs 2 pulses? One, 2, 3. 1. So that's interesting. So we need something that does a long pulse and then a short pulse. How can I do that? How can I give this 2 different pulses? I need like that kind of a pattern. I think I need to go into creative real quick and figure that out. I have like an idea on how I could do it with repeaters. Like I take the signal from 2 different times in a repeater line. Okay, so say we want this, let's actually clear out my inventory. This is junk. Okay, we want this, we want a repeater and a lever. And let's get an observer. Thank you for continuing to lurk, Merp. I'm going to try and figure this out and make you proud in redstone. Okay, so this is our observer. It sends a signal to this. We want it to have a long pulse and a short pulse. If we create a clock like this and take one signal out and take another signal out, what happens? It's got to be in subtract mode. This gets stuck because it's getting this signal back. So how do we make this only go one way? What does that do? Interesting. 1, 2. Okay, so what if we delay this now? 1, 2. 1, 2. Now, how do we extend the first one, but slow down the second one? Maybe this is wrong. Oop, something just happened there. I made it so long that it caught up to itself. Okay, wait. What if we do this? And we do this? Will those on, off? Okay. I want to make this one really 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. 1, 1. Is there a difference there? I can't actually tell. Let's extend this. Let's make it longer and try and make it more dramatic. I think that's correct, though, what I've done. I think that is conceptually the direction we want to be in. I just think I don't have enough distance to be able to see it. Actually, this needs to go like that. That needs to go there. Okay. Oh, well, I made it. It got stuck. Oh, because now in subtract mode. Okay, so let's flick it. Okay, so what we want to have happen is we actually want it to be really quick on the first tick. So fire, 1, 2, nope, we want it to be slower. Okay, so let's extend it the max on this end. Boop, fire, 1, 2, 3, fire. Too slow. Also, that didn't work because the second it got around there, it slowed it down. Maybe 2 clocks at different speeds? I don't know if that might be a mess, but let's try it. Okay, so we'll do this. And then comparator, comparator. Oh, this is going to be really a mess. Wait, if these go like that, okay, they're powered separately. There's going to be a simpler way to do this, and I just don't know it yet. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boop, boop. So this one, and we'll do the same over here. We'll come out from this side. Like that. Okay. So theoretically, they should both fire at the same time down there. Yes, that works. So we want click and then hold for a longer click. So it should be click, 1, 2, 3, click. Wait, what? Click, 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 Click. It's not precise, but I think I could dial it in. Let's see if I could dial it in. Let's turn that off. Oh, also, these should be in subtract mode. It's staying powered from the other one. Okay, another idea. Let's see what this does. Oh wait, I need the redstone dust in the middle. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay, we want the first one to be kind of instant. So let's remove some of these and make it a little bit cleaner. We'll do really quick. Oh, I need one. I need at least one going back, right? Click, click. Too much. Too much. I wish there was a better way to do this. I can't think of it. I mean, it's like kind of there. Like, okay, so say, let's go to this one. Let's just use this, for example. Click, 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 click. That's fine. I have a weird idea. This could potentially be a bad idea, but we're gonna try it. So if we do this, oh, I need a sticky piston. So let's do a sticky piston there. Click, 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 click. Okay. And then this one, oh wait, but that's too often. We would need this one to be slower. Oh my god. This is where my lack of redstone abilities is really hurting me here. We gotta figure this out. We're gonna do it. I think the problem with this is that I get the pulse when it extends it and when I retract it. Okay. I don't know. I don't know how to do this. This is frustrating me. I mean, there is like every once in a while a long delay, but it's not timed out right. And I don't think a hopper clock would make any bit of a difference here. You know what I could potentially do? So this whole system is based off of a comparator clock. So this pushes on a regular instance from information received out of this. For example, let's see if I can do this. I believe. How do I do this? I forgot. Is it here? Well, let me think. So if this does that and flashes that on a regular interval, hold on, let's get rid of the dispensers here. I don't want any bone meal going off. So ignoring this whole thing, flash, 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 flash. I can make that flash at a very specific interval. Now, if I remove those, it's still a flash, but the downtime is longer. If I put those back, the downtime is shorter, but it's still a flash. That's the key there. So if I built this kind of a system over there, so getting rid of all of this jazz, but I would still need it to, I'd still need a secondary version of it. Okay, let me try building this and seeing if I do two of them, if I could somehow make it work right. So we do this, we need the torch, we do that, and then we do that, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Boop, boop, boop. Comparators. One goes like this. Whoop, nope. One goes like that. One goes like that. And then this goes like this. Redstone torch under here. Boop. Barrel. Oh boy. Goes there. This is over one. We got this. We're gonna get this. We're gonna get this. And then let's see here. This needs to go over one more. Like that, like that. Lever. Torch. Barrel. Comparator out and then over. Out, over. Is that in subtract mode? This one's in subtract mode. Boom. And then like this. And this is not correct. This does not go here. This goes there like that. Okay, and then if I put non-stackable items in there, let's see what happens. So we're gonna take those. We're gonna put those in here. And we're gonna see what happens. Flash, 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 flash. I'm missing, what am I missing? I'm missing the signal over here. Flash. Flash, okay. So we've got this torch flashing. The question becomes, if I put a redstone signal there. Okay, so we have that. That flashes, flash. And then say we have this guy looking at this here. And that there. Boop. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Interesting. But I think that would work. I think all I need is this thing. I think all I would need is this thing. 1, 2, 3. Because the first pulse drops it to the bottom, and the second pulse keeps it up higher. I think that's the answer. I think this right here is the answer. We just need this. And we should be good. Okay. Let's see if we can do that. That's gonna... My brain... We're gonna do this. I've forgotten it already. Hold on. I have an idea. Boop, boop, boop. And, oh, it's locked. Schematic placement, configure, locked, off. Zip, zip, zip. There. We bring it over here so we can take a look at it. So the signal that we're detecting is coming off of the redstone torch there. Sure. So let's build it backwards from that. So, assuming that we have a redstone torch there. That's going to blow up inside there, but it's okay. Oh, I see. Okay, so that goes like that. We're going to get another one. Boom. Yay. Okay. And then we're going to do it again. Luckily, they're all staying inside of there. Great. So, it damaged me. So then we want a comparator. I don't have any of that stuff on me. Okay. We need... If this works, I'm going to be so thrilled about life. This is going to be very exciting. Comparator, barrel, levers. I think we have everything else we need. Okay. No, yes. So comparator goes into this, like so, and then one comes out, and then we have a signal that we take out of that there. Yeah, we are going to have to, like, lower this whole thing a little bit. That's okay. 1, 2, 3. What is it? 1, 2, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boop, boop. And then the barrel would go here, like that. And then this would break, this would break. Hopefully I can keep this close enough. And then we need this to break, this to break. I got it. I got it. I got that one. Great. Are these all falling here? Wonderful. Ah. We must sleep. Sleepy, sleepy, sleepy. If this works, then this is going to be so easy and clean. Okay, so we need boop, 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 boop. So it's comparator out of here, comparator into there, and subtract mode. And then redstone line under here, like that. Uh-oh. That fired it. Oh, it's firing it again. 1, 2. Oh, okay, it broke it. Yeah, we need to fill this up first. Because that's going to be a thing. Did I get any of that stuff back? Where did it all fall? I think it all blew itself up. That's fine. So let's we need to be able to turn this on and off. That's what we need. That's what we need, and that is something we do not have currently. And to do that, how are we going to do this? So we need this there, and then a lever over here, and then this over there. So now it shouldn't be blowing itself up for the time being. Correct. Wonderful. Okay. So let's do this. We want to do boop boop. TNT would go there, which means we need to put an observer facing that way. Nope. Okay. Boom, boom. Observer that way. What? Seriously? That way. Great. Cool. And then a piston goes that way. Redstone, redstone, redstone. We lost this here. Goes, okay. Come on. And boop. Redstone goes down there. TNT goes right in there. And we do need... Wait, where did all my smooth stone go? Probably just from building all this, huh? Let's grab this. Anything flowing down here anywhere? Particular? No? I will be very happy if this works. No guarantees. But I'm hopeful. How can I get over there? How can I get over there to place that? I guess I'm just going to have to do it like this. This is going to get weird. Okay. We're okay. We're okay. There we go. Yep, that's about right. This goes away. This goes away. TNT gets placed there. Okay. So I think before we do that, we should clean out my inventory and put 10 non-stackable items in there. 9 non-stackable items. So an entire row. Like that. Great. Okay, let's do that. And then the goal will be a TNT blast up top and a TNT blast at the bottom. That's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Great. The rest of that can go away. Oh boy. So let's do this. We'll put this in here. We're gonna just flick this and just see. 1, 2. Yeah, okay, cool. Hopefully. Come on. Okay, I guess without this working like that, that's kind of an issue. So we're gonna have to be creative here. Okay, so we're gonna do this, break this, we're gonna do this, do that, break this, do this, do that, and then do TNT there. Oh, this is go. I almost died. I am on half a heart. Okay. I don't know what happened there. Something bad happened there. Okay. Let's try this again. Where'd my piston go? Did all that get blown up? It's gonna take a while to guess that all that got blown up. I need pistons. Oh. Can't believe I did not die. That's crazy. Okay, so piston. Break this. Break this. Break this. Observer. Boom, boom, boom. Break this. That's all good. So if I put TNT there, what's going to happen? Good. Wonderful. Flick the lever. That falls down. That falls down. Okay, so that means we need to increase the speed? Wait, so do I need more? When it turns off, it should just blow up in there. Okay. Let's make... I don't know. I don't know if I need to make more or less. I'm confused. I am very confused by that. I will... Let's start by pulling some out. 1, 2. Okay. Are they actually blowing up at different heights though? I gotta say no. Okay, let's take 2 out and see what happens. Okay, so something. So that's. Yeah, it's falling at the exact same height, which is not what we want. I can't help but wonder though. If we were to turn this thing on, if how much of it's actually getting destroyed? Like, are we missing a ton? Also, where's it lining up? I guess it's lining up fine. Let's see, because like if it's actually able to do the whole thing from there, then fine. We're definitely getting some spillage on the edges there. I don't think it's getting low enough. There it is. Oh. No, it's definitely not going to get the bottom. Okay, so what does that mean? Does that mean we add more or take 1, 2, 3? Let's see what happens there. Okay, that timing seems bad. Let's take one away. See what we get there. I need to sleep. Yeah, unfortunately, I really thought that that second pulse would cause it to work the way that I was thinking it would, where I'd get the second set of TNT faster. But it didn't. Am I out of stuff? Hold on. I would like to collect all this. I am this is pathetic. No, we're still good on that. We might want to grab some more though, just to be safe. Can I reach? I mean, now, how's it going? The system appears to continue to be working. So that's good. And it seems timed out to a good enough degree that the, I don't know. The bottom's getting it, but that's not breaking. I'm getting so much stuff falling on the edges. I guess the question is, if this comes over, will it break? Or is it the explosion just one little thing too low? It's an interesting pattern that it... Oh, it broke it. Perfect. Perfect, 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 perfect. So that height actually did everything. Oh, that's really good to know. That's like exactly what we needed. Let's turn this off if I could reach it from here. Okay. Well then. That's a thing. So we weren't able to get the double ticks, but we were able to break the full line, which tells me that when all of these are in place, we should be able to get everything. Also, this is so annoying that this actually grew to this full height. This is going to be a monstrosity. Did this just like grow past this thing? I guess it did. Okay. So I guess we know what we got to do later. We got to build the other 4 modules, connect the whole thing up to another line from the bone meal farm. And then we got to connect all 4 modules to start from the same time, and for this to start at the same time too. Okay. Well, I'm gonna call it there anyway. We've been streaming for 3.5 hours. I feel successful. So I'm gonna head out. Might work on this some more off stream because now I'm like into the groove and want to get this done. Tomorrow I'll be streaming